We ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Of all the things I thought could happen on this show, I didn't expect to have an unexpected evacuation. It's a dark cloud, let's just say, in my life at the moment.
This is Making the Merge.
We can very well win this thing.
I'm a dog person now.
I'm making the merge, baby.
Your dog was sick. I'd say, I'm coming over.
You know, I cracked open a coconut and they didn't cheer for me.
You're either in Survivor or not.
Big mistake.
Making the merge.
It's not about $1 million. All I want to do is win 1 million hearts.
Hearts. Welcome to Making the Merge. My name is PD, and I've still got a full team. There's two of us that can say that. I have Suri. I've got Aubrey. I've got Stephanie. I've got Rick Devins. I've got D, and I've got Jonathan, and I remembered all of them this time.
Nice.
Wow.
Jonathan stalling.
I am stalling till I get my notes app up. Hey, I'm Jonathan, and I have Genevieve, Ozzy, Charlie, the RIZGOD baby, Riz God, and
Interesting order of the Riz God name there.
yeah, I don't know what happened to me. Anyway, there's
You also have
Camilla and Mike White. Mike White.
I'm
They've got abs
Bran.
now.
I'm Bran, and I have 5 players left.
Oh.
Colby, Emily, Joe, Tiff, Chrissy. Rest in peace, Savannah.
And I am Chase. And I have Christian, Angelina, Coach, and Q.
And speaking of Christian, just a reminder, the evacuation that he's talking about there is not Kyle.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. But Kyle's evacuation did put a dark cloud on the scene.
It did.
It
It
did.
did. What that is he talking about? Kyle there or poop? Who knows?
Yeah, it did. It left a stain.
Yeah. It
Well,
did.
Are we ready
I'm ready.
To do what?
to crack this coconut open?
I said, are you ready?
To crack this coconut open.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Whew. You want one of these?
Wait,
Oh,
you
wow.
just what? Are you, I just see PD go. Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Y'all over there just doing
Right.
smelling salts, and I'm
Yeah, just if we do it, it smells like it smells like Teen Spirit.
gonna go stick my head in the cat litter box. And
I've never done one before.
Dude, that one's redder than the one that I did. I
Because
feel
the
like,
one
Hey, I'm going to go back for round 3.
we did one last time,
All
and
right.
I had done it after everybody else had already smelled it. And
Yeah.
it had been gone. I didn't know it was that strong.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
it really got you.
Yeah, no, I really did just crack a smelling salt after saying let's crack the coconut, and
Yeah.
Chase recoiled quite a bit.
I
Yeah.
really took a big sniff, man.
He
I
really
don't
got
do
him.
drugs or
I don't know.
anything. This
I'm-
is a lot for
I'm
me.
feeling good. I'm feeling ready to go now.
Yeah.
So now let's really crack this coconut. What an insane way to start the episode. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that here because we begin this coconut on a sad note.
yeah.
Oh,
Because of Kyle's departure from the game, Genevieve was very shaken up by this. Q was also emotional, but calm for the first 17 to 18 days of the game.
Well, right.
But that emotion cleared his head, because he's calm. And he's thinking about numbers because with Kyle gone, he only has 3 alliance members with Genevieve, Colby, and Stephanie. 2 out of the 4 don't have a vote. And Q has a plan, though. He needs to bring in somebody else. Bran, could you play the drop for the person he's bringing in?
That's an awesome sound drop. Was that UPD?
That was somebody on YouTube 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
wow.
Shout out.
Shout out. Q decides to replace Kyle with Rizzo. Woohoo!
Dude, hit that drop again. That was awesome.
Please don't flag us on YouTube.
Yeah,
Hey,
maybe.
we got flagged last week because of the 3 Dog Night song. But it was so worth it, dude.
Yeah.
So worth it.
Well, I don't think we're monetized on YouTube.
Jenna.
Dude, the bass in that song is really that's a slappy bass.
I love
in
3
that.
Dog Night.
This one. Ready? Woo! That is a slap. That guy that's a crunchy bass.
He's growing full grunge.
Yeah, it's a nice distorted bass on that. Q decides to replace Kyle with Rizzo, and he opens up to him about selling his vote for the tribe supplies, and this is music to Rizgod's ears because he thinks he's inching his way to the top of the food chain. Woohoo!
Rizzo's having a very interesting arc so far this season.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of fun.
Well, I thought it was a good sign that our boy was like, I need to calm down. I need to take a second. You know, it was. I think it showed maybe that he's working at an advantage because he just got out of the game, so maybe he's bringing that in a little fresher.
Is it really that positive to be brought in just because Kyle's Achilles got ruptured?
Listen,
Well-
you take what the island gives you. You know, like it's not
True. It's in
not
the
his fault.
hands of the fans.
The fan snapped Kyle's Achilles.
Hey, Achilles, how's the heel? I wasn't playing to act like this. This smelling salt dude has got me wired.
It's probably still active. You
Wild.
could take another hit of it.
I don't think that's good for anyone involved.
Yeah, Petey's doing like 5 a day. I bet.
That is not true. I'm not quite Aaron Rodgers yet.
Wow, dude. We can't do this whole podcast about smelling
PD's
salts,
becoming
but I have
more and more like
questions.
Aaron Rodgers every day.
Yeah, especially politically. Him and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Why do you think I drafted her? So next up on the Steela tribe, Joe and Christian are tending to the fire. Christian freezes and gets a pained look on his face. And this prompts Joe to ask, "Are you good, bro?" And Christian replies, "I'll let you know when I know. I'll be right back, Joe." And then he waddles away with his butt censored.
You never want your butt to be blurred while you're still wearing pants.
Jonathan, what happened to Christian?
That man soiled himself. He
Soiled it.
He soiled it. Yeah, it's the hardest I've left at Survivor in a while. Because, I mean, just seeing him walk away and the realization that they're blurring his khakis. Not only that, the fact he was wearing khakis, the worst possible pants you could wear to crap yourself in. Don't ask me. But he had to go and change his pants and figure this out. Like,
The censoring, I think, made it even worse.
But what are they going to do?
Like-
They have to censor
I
it.
think they legally have to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
So
you're-
CC won't let me be.
Yeah. So here's the question. I don't remember anybody else pooping their pants ever on Survivor. But
Well,
he
you
said,
haven't seen that many seasons, but to be fair, I don't remember that.
I'm an expert at the old era, Chase. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
The
just
historian.
listen. Let's be honest. We've all pooped our pants.
Everyone go
As
around the circle and tell us the time
Let's
you
all
pooped your
go
pants.
around. When was the last time you pooped your pants? Even just like a little bit, like a little accidental something.
Never.
Never?
Never.
Never.
You've
Maybe when I
never
was an
pooped your
infant.
pants.
Okay.
No. You fucking psychos.
Look, it happens.
Jordan, when was the last time you just a little bit?
I'm gonna guess. I remember specifically being really sick one time.
Okay.
This is not a safe space.
And I think
This is
Just
a
a
safe.
heads
No,
up.
this is a safe.
I'm
space.
gonna
It's a
say
safe
that
space.
I was. I don't know. I was married for sure. I think I had diarrhea.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Yeah.
within the last 5 years for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Jesus.
like it's
Yeah.
definitely like I think
This would
I got
happen to
food
me.
poisoning. I remember it.
Dude, if I go out on Survivor, I will poop my pants.
Dag, you and me, Brand.
Honestly, I can guarantee it.
Chase,
So I felt
when
a
are
lot
you
of-
planning to poop your pants?
Yeah, it's going to happen. D. If it's never happened, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
When we're in Miami, maybe?
And I'll be there waiting.
Dude, I can't wait for the
in
day.
Miami.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the day in like 14 years where I get a call from Chase and he's like, dude, it happened.
No.
Chase, you have to promise us that if you ever poop your pants, you do have to tell us so we know. If it's not going to happen, then you shouldn't have a problem promising to us.
Yeah, no, I'll make that promise.
No,
Okay.
Chase, I think that this happens
No.
more often than you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Or that you're. I want to normalize this.
Or
normalize accidentally pooping your pants.
No.
Because the shame.
Yeah,
that
shame.
was a shame edit.
Shame.
I mean, it was
Christian got
a
the shame
pure
edit, and
comedy.
I'm not
edit.
going to stand for it. If I have to be the one on the forefront of the hey, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes you accidentally let a little poop come out. Then I'll be that guy. Christian should not be ashamed for this.
I agree. I think Chase is being very hateful.
Absolutely.
And I mean, really, it's nothing to get upset over.
I don't know how
Chase-
everything gets turned on.
Chase, if you ask me, is a bigot.
Yeah, no, 100%. I don't think anybody is arguing that.
He's a poop.
Chase, when you're old and this is something that happens to you regularly, how are you going to feel?
I've made it very clear how I feel.
Yeah.
That you're just not going to get old?
It's not that big deal. You know, last time I had a little accident. So
This is crazy.
So it was in the office. Okay.
This office?
No, it was a couple offices
In your
ago.
chair, Chase.
In your chair. And it was just like a little bit. Like I thought it was just a toot. A little bit extra comes out. Not toot. Okay.
Y'all are wild.
So I have to, I still had stuff I had to do that day, right? So I go into we have some props, right? I change into a Mountie in Canada. I had a Mountie costume, so I changed into the Mountie pants. And I
Why didn't you just go home?
because I still had some stuff to do. Yeah. Okay, so I changed into the Mountie pants.
And a Mountie always gets his man.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
So in the live chat last night, I said, when this happened in the episode, I said, I can't wait to record tomorrow and Jonathan take this too far. It's Bran who's taking it.
I want to normalize. I want to normalize.
You want
I'm
me
not saying it's good. I'm just saying, like, as Americans, we put a lot of stuff in our bodies
That shouldn't be there.
That shouldn't be there. Specifically, like dairy and stuff.
And McDonald's.
And
One
sometimes
time-
it sneaks up on you.
One time when I was a teenager,
Oh, God.
I do want to tell you all this story. One time when I was a teenager, my brothers and I, we decided we were going to go to a skate park that was out of town. My dad was going to take us. And we stop and we got Hardee's on the way there.
And that'll get you.
And I was like, man, I've got a toot. And we were almost at the park and I tooted and I did not toot it, I messed my pants up.
That's what
now,
I'm saying.
The advantage was that it only got to the undies, right?
Right.
So at that point, we get to the skate park. My brothers are like, man, Jonathan really stank up this car.
More like a shark park.
Yeah, yeah. And so then I go to the bathroom of the skate park, and I take the underwear off, and I don't want to put it in the trash can. So I crack a window that's above the bathroom stall, and I throw it in the alley out back. And then I just went commando the rest of it. So is that too
Dude,
far?
you were just raw dogging it while skating?
Look, dude, you do what you have to.
All I'm saying is that I didn't appreciate this edit.
Oh, okay. That
That's
was
all
what
I'm
we were
saying.
saying.
I'm very confused. I didn't realize that this was a fucking epidemic happening all around me. This is insane.
I think the real epidemic is that you haven't. You know?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it's a 1-on-3 here does
don't
not mean
know.
that I'm in the wrong.
I don't know.
I felt like Christian did a great job. He did as good as he could have done. But they start adding like boink, boink, boink,
We've done-
boink behind him.
I mean,
We've done
laughter
20 minutes
nonstop.
on this.
All I'm
We've done 20 minutes on this.
The whole 20 minutes hasn't been about this.
Mm-mm.
We've done
hasn't.
8 minutes.
I just want everybody to know that PD edited it down. And then we did 20 minutes on this.
Chase, it's nothing to get upset about.
Oh, fuck it. I am getting upset.
Yeah, you are.
I was watching Chase's demeanor go from checked in to completely checked out to like, why are we still talking about?
I'm going to have to do another smelling salt.
No, we
thing.
can move on. It was important for me to just say
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, whatever.
I'm proud
okay.
of you for speaking on this.
no,
bro.
I don't know if any other podcast is going to do it. I don't know if
I
any
have
podcast
something
is
else
going
to
be
say
like,
about.
hey,
No, I don't actually.
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. I just wanted to.
Well,
I think it's important to be open and honest about like that this stuff happens.
if Chase checked out, he's got to check back in because it's everybody's part of the episode.
Petey, it's Angelina Keeley. You suck at drafting players.
Oh,
What was that?
Wait, hold on.
What
Wait.
was that? Can we hear that again?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Petey, Petey, it's Angelina Keeley. You suck at drafting players.
Whoa!
Is this who?
Angelina from season 50 sent in a voice memo just to say that Petey sucks at drafting players?
Is this real?
Yeah, it's real.
I couldn't form a sentence for a second after.
Yeah, I'll send you the whole 3-minute video that she made for you.
She did a what?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue the episode.
What's happening?
Shut up. I'm flustered.
Petey has an
No,
update.
I don't know how to continue. That's really Angelina saying my name?
Is really, here, I'll show you the video. She did a 3-minute long video.
For what reason?
Because I paid her to.
Petey, it's Angelina Keeley.
Oh, my God.
It pains me to send this message because...
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
send you the full 3-minute video.
Holy
later.
cow.
Please do.
But I just wanted the sound drop.
Post that on the Patreon.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I will.
that's
I
a
will.
good idea.
I just wanted the sound drop of her saying, Petey, you suck at drafting. Petey's always the one getting fun little things for the show to bully me and Jonathan. So I
Yeah.
figured me and Jonathan could fight back.
Yeah.
Petey, it's Angelina Keeley. You suck at drafting players.
We're fighting back.
Can you
Fighting
just
back.
play her saying? Can you just play her saying my name over and over?
No, we're gonna.
No, this backfired, Chase.
Because I don't really. Yeah.
He's enjoyed it too much.
I'm not. I never said that.
He likes it too much, Chase. We got to delete it.
I would have paid to be insulted by Angelina. Somebody else did it for me.
Yeah.
This is.
I tried to get
My
someone on
gosh.
your team, but
That legitimately
Angelina's was one of the cheaper options.
that actually got my heart rate up.
I can't wait for next week where Christian sends in a voicemail being like, Brandon, you should get that checked out. Like, you have a problem. I don't need that.
My ability to host the show is going to be hindered by Angelina saying my name, playing in my head over and over again.
You got another smelling salt?
I might need one. I didn't bring one though.
Salt him up, though. Yeah.
Salt them up?
Can you play that one more time?
No, I'm not going to do it.
This did not go how I thought it was going to go. Anyway,
Delete it.
Everybody's favorite part of the episode. We got a challenge very quickly, which is always a good sign because that means that we're going to get 2 challenges
You
in
get
the
it,
episode.
brother. You get it.
We get the reward challenge, and everyone gets a look at the new Sela tribe. Jenna's gone. Nobody gives a fuck. But when they see that Kyle's gone, oh yeah, that causes a big commotion.
Yeah.
Camilla is crying, which is very interesting because
She said she
I
didn't
could-
even know if she wanted him there.
Exactly. She said she didn't even know she wanted there, but I guess it's different when an injury. 'Cause
100%.
What Camilla said was like he got to do one challenge. It's
Right.
different than if it'd been
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah, and I'll just say this. I'm happy that everybody that's still playing Survivor gave this moment the time
Yeah.
and the respect that it deserves.
Yeah, I agree.
So what else happened?
So then Jeff goes, "Hey Ozzy,
Right.
what do you think?" And then Ozzy brings up his back again. You want to know why we don't have more old era players this season? It's because they're old, dude. We've got people with bad backs. People are cramping up in the ocean. Christian's stomach's giving out. Achilles tendons are snapping. If we don't get some goddamn 20-year-olds on this show soon, we're not going to have anyone to bring back for season 60.
It's true.
But Ozzy gives his thoughts, and this causes Coach to go, you know what? Enough about Kyle. I have something I want to talk about.
He did an Emily.
I want to talk about me.
Yes.
Hey, can I push back on that?
So Coach brings up the situation from last episode between him and Ozzy. And what is very interesting about this is Q seems to agree with Ozzy in this argument. So I think that tells us everything we need to know. If Q and Ozzy are on the same side, how could they be wrong? They're the 2 greatest players of all time.
Yeah, I don't think most people would have a problem with what Coach did in the confines of the game if he didn't follow it up with honor and integrity.
Yeah.
But
Like,
not even
it's-
that.
It's the like all's fair in love and war. If you want to steal
Yeah,
the
yeah,
key,
yeah.
you know what? Like I thought we all agreed. Clearly you didn't.
Yes.
But then to be like honor boy,
Like if he would have said, "Yeah, I'm trying to win this game, and I'm trying to win it for my tribe.
Right.
I'm playing hard.
100%.
I have a different point.
Okay.
It's the moment that he decided to do this. It's like, hey, we're all very sad about Kyle. We all love Kyle. It's such a shame that he got removed from the game. Camilla's crying. People are emotional. Ozzy was emotional about it. And Coach was like, hey, so about yesterday, Ozzy, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
I would have loved for it to cut away to a confessional of Camilla just being like, what the heck?
Yeah. Sorry, my mind blinked for a second.
My mind was blank for 2 minutes after you played the Angelina thing. So.
Okay, back to the challenge.
Dude,
So-
those smelling salts really.
Dude, like, I cannot. I've never experienced anything
You did
like
smelling
this.
salts and then you found out that people poop themselves. And you're just like, what?
This has been
Everything I thought I knew.
This has been a day for me.
I've been trying to get Chase to do drugs for years. Finally,
for this challenge, one at a time, they have to leap off of a platform, smash a tile, which releases a key. Classic Survivor moment. You have to make it across some balance beams and swim to the finish. Once you have the keys, another player will dive down and release some rings. It is a race to land 3 rings on 3 targets. The first 2 tribes get a camp improvement kit. This challenge, we got to see why this cast was brought back for 50. I mean, everyone looked awesome. Joe looks incredible. Mike White's abs look incredible. At one point, Camilla's just going, he's got abs. He's got
Camilla was
abs.
so funny sitting out of this challenge. She was. I want her on play. I want her on color commentary for every challenge.
Yeah. Mike White has abs. Shout out to TRT. Colby looks great. Ozzy is incredible as always. Ozzy flies across the balance beams and hits a picture-perfect dive. I mean, I was getting so hyped. But we do see some weaknesses in this challenge. Stephanie falls off the balance board at one point. Emily jumps into the water in the wildest way I've ever seen.
It was so funny.
And then, what's that? Bring, I'm getting a phone call from the Belly Flop Patrol. Aubrey jumps off the platform, totally misses the tile, slams into the water hard. Aubrey hits the water so hard, she immediately wants to go home. She doesn't say that, but for the rest of this episode, you can tell she does not want to be there.
I disagree.
We're going to get into that later.
Yeah.
The Giant gives us the most incredible dive I've ever seen on Survivor. And then it gets down to the ring toss. Devins crushes it, wins it for Sela. Then it's Q versus Coach. We've been seeing so much between Q, Coach, and Ozzy this season so far. Q versus Coach. Coach snags the win, just like how he snagged the key. And the Dragon Slayer has been coming in clutch for his team every episode so far this season. All right, back to you, PD, in the studio.
Wow, this smelling salt is working wonders.
Also, I do want to talk about one of the things that I wish Survivor did more of is showing us that, hey, I'll give you guys a couple minutes to strategize or to figure out who's doing what, right? I wish they showed that more because I think it's worth noting that Sari went from being somebody who did something in the challenge last week and clearly holding him back to just being somebody who's in the water catching the rings.
Yes.
And I think there's something to that. I think I would like to know what went into the strategy last week of Sari being like, let me give it a go. Especially if it's a challenge where you can't tag out, which clearly it wasn't. You couldn't tag out or they would have done that.
Yeah.
To this week, clearly she's like, I'll just be in the water. Like, that's fine.
I would be pretty shocked if she had volunteered herself for that role last week. I wonder if it was the kind of thing where they were just like, it's the first challenge. They're kind of panicking. They're just like, all right, now, Sari, you do that. And it was just kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm a team player. Mm-hmm. And then maybe this week she said, hey, guys, I'm not very good at challenges. Let me be this person.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen those conversations personally. Like, I think that type of strategy, even with challenges, I don't think get enough credit for the strategy that goes into the challenges because we don't typically see the strategy.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, very good point.
So I would have liked to see that. But
100%.
It was a great, good classic challenge.
I loved it.
I also, I wish we got some sort of confessional from Stephanie who... Listen, she fell off the balance beam.
Not that big of a deal.
That's not the same as
Wait, I can do it. Guys, this balance beam is R-worded.
It's not the same as Ozzy's back giving out. This challenge being his back, he can't hang with. It's not the same as that, but they're one of Stephanie's big selling points throughout her Survivor career is that she's a challenge beast.
Yeah, yeah.
Petey. Petey.
Wow. Thank you so much, Chase.
You're very welcome.
No, it was supposed to be bad for Petey. Don't say
I
you're
know,
welcome.
but I can't help but get excited,
Angelina
man.
Keeley, you suck at drafting players.
There we go.
I've never been more honored to be insulted. Before we went to break after the challenge, Coach said, yesterday's adversary is tomorrow's enemy. Today's enemy is tomorrow's adversary.
Brother,
Dude, what are we talking
What are
about?
you talking about? I think he was meaning to say ally.
Clearly, because he's basically said yesterday's enemy is today's enemy.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's enemy is also today's enemy.
Ozzy was my enemy yesterday and today and tomorrow.
Then, now, forever.
Yeah. But then back from the break.
But that's the thing about coaches. He says everything so confidently.
He does.
That everyone
You're
else is like, oh, yeah.
And then you take a second and you think about it and you're like, oh, he didn't
Well,
say,
that was
he
what-
said a whole lot of nothing.
When I heard that, I was like, adversary. Yeah, I guess adversary's different from enemy. Wait, no, it isn't. That was like literally how it went.
Immediately, I was like, oh, I must have been using adversary wrong my whole life.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. So we got a confessional from Aubrey about how she feels like she's sitting in the middle of a bunch of lunatics, and that's because she is. She's on a tribe with Angelina, Rizzo, and Q. So most definitely.
Petey.
Aubrey seems so checked out. Chase and I had this discussion last night.
And Bran was there.
Bran
too.
was there too. I just
I think y'all have the wrong read on Aubrey.
Let's actually talk about this.
Yeah.
This is one of the things
Yeah.
that I really wanted to talk to PD about.
Yep.
Because he obviously drafted Aubrey first. Now, when PD drafted Aubrey first, and he made it very clear, he was like, I was either going to draft Jenna or Aubrey, but most likely Aubrey. I remember thinking at the time, that's strange to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, PD's very smart. He's very good at drafting. I didn't think much of it. And then I started really thinking about her pre-interview. She was on my do not draft at all cost list because of her pre-interview with
Really?
Mike White.
That interview
not Mike White,
won
Mike
me
Bloom.
over. I hadn't watched her play. I then, after the interview, went and
That's
watched
what
her
I'm
play.
so confused about. Because in that interview, it really made me feel like, because they were like, Mike Bloom was like, you always said you would never come back.
Right.
And she was like, yeah, and I was planning, I originally said no, or I was going to say no. But then something was like, yeah, I'm going to go. And then immediately in the edit, we're getting so far, she does not seem like she wants to be. It seems like she thinks she made a big mistake by being big.
I
mistake.
think you're taking 30 seconds of the edit and then saying that's the whole episode, because
But, I mean-
things turn around. And then
She
even
gets
in
an
this
idol, yeah,
scene, she talks about how, in the past, that she wasn't good at managing her energy expenditure, and she's learned from her game and is less likely to crash out now.
But even in the preview for next week, she seems to be having a bad attitude about being out there. And I don't think I'm alone in
Well, does it
thinking
not concern you though, PD? Like, so I understand what you're saying. Like, she clearly has looked at the way that she played in the past and been like, well, I have to make some changes. But the changes that she's making is, I'm going to go sit on the beach by myself. Do you not think that she's ostracizing herself from the rest of the tribe?
Bran said last night, if there's a player who's going to take the Mr. Beast briefcase and leave the game for money, it's going to be her.
Yeah.
I think Aubrey's got that dog in her, even if y'all don't see it.
Yeah, a Pomeranian.
Nice. You got it.
That was good.
What is it? A dachshund?
Hey, what's a dog that doesn't want to play Survivor? Dalmatian?
I mean, pugs are barely surviving at all. So
Yeah, I think Aubrey, she just might be a little fatigued by being on a tribe full of lunatics, but she's still here to play, and she's going to manage that, and she's going to get far in the game. And there's something later in the episode that is going to help her do that.
I feel you.
she may make it far.
I agree that Christian, and we'll get to it, but Christian is going to get the Billie Eilish Boomerang idol, and it is going to gift that to Aubrey.
Yes.
It's going to have a big effect.
With the hope, obviously, of at some point we'll reconnect and she will join our nerd team.
Yes.
And
Nerd
like
team
we'll rise to the top. So like if that happens,
There is a path.
There's a path. There absolutely is a path, but she has to
Survive
survive that long.
Yeah, she has to put up with Angelina, Q, and Rizzo for a little bit longer.
But for one of those incredible Survivor
but the end
players.
of this episode says she might not have to put up with them all that much
Yeah.
longer.
Oh, yeah.
But
Good shout out.
Let's
John.
keep talking about Aubrey, because we had the strange green goblin-esque interaction last week the mother off of, I don't know, maybe we could do big things.
You and I?
Yeah, maybe we could work together. I think you and I, maybe we could, but maybe not. We could work together. I don't know.
We're not going to work together.
Yeah, so Genevieve is very suspicious of Aubrey because she's always having her bag on her. She's always leaving with her bag. And as the owner,
suddenly, like she wasn't, and now she is. So
Yeah.
it was like the sudden nature
Because
of
she
it
wants to go
is
home.
alarming.
and they had the
She's like, maybe if I put my backpack on, someone will come and pick me up.
Take
me away.
Like a hitchhiker.
You're driving me crazy, Jonathan. But
No, go ahead.
I was emotionally prepared.
so
Oh my God, Jonathan, you're
still got
so
me.
silly.
I'm pretty silly.
So Genevieve, as the owner of a Billie Eilish boomerang idol, that's why she's extra suspicious of Aubrey.
I'm the bad guy. Duh.
That's awesome. Yeah, but I mean, great foresight from Guinevere. An incredible strat from her.
It would be great if it happened 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
But so let's talk about how Genevieve shares her suspicion with her tribe mates. And then Colby said, if someone goes through your bag outside the game, that breaks every rule of decency there is. But this is Survivor, baby. All bets are off. Yeah. So, yeah, they're going through that bag. Q is on
I
the
love
lookout.
that Colby was all about this.
Dude, me too.
I loved it.
I love Q's confessionals, pretty much narrating the entire thing.
Yeah, but-
someone was like, he should take Jeff's job when Jeff retires.
Do I remember correctly that Q said his signal for if she was coming back was "Let's go"?
Yes.
Let's go!
He said he would scream, let's go.
He also said, Genevieve's an attorney.
But alas, they found nothing.
You know what attorneys are known for? Going through bags.
Yeah.
Finding stuff.
Yeah, he's like, Genevieve is going to sniff that out, but there was nothing to sniff out because they decided to do the search a little early.
So funny.
If only they had waited a bit, then they actually would have found it potentially. So now on Kahlo, we got Giant Jonathan. Oh,
The Giant.
this is something that I just thought of. What if we call him John Dre, the Giant?
John Dre.
John
Andre's not
Dre.
bad.
We'll workshop
He's the
it.
8th wonder of the world, baby.
Yeah, John Dre.
We need to get a sound drop of Big Show's theme music.
Well,
Show.
Yes, Jonathan.
yeah, so Jonathan.
John Dre.
Jonathan's catching fish with his number one friend on the island, Coach.
Yes.
Bran, what happened? Tell me about how it went for Coach trying to catch a fish.
If you can believe it, Coach hurt himself again. Coach goes out there for all of 2 minutes, and the next thing you know, he's belly up, being like, "Oh!" But he's being horrible. Where's it at? Where's the horse? That's Coach. Coach is out there, and Jonathan's like, "Coach, where you at?" And he's like, and he's like, "Hold on, buddy." He like He said, "Grab onto that boat," and I'm like, "Wow, hold on."
Yeah.
Really, like, just the mystique of the show ruined because Coach decided he wanted to go out, try to be fisherman.
What John Dre the Giant says is, he's like, hey, Survivor, make sure to have safety boats in the water at all times when we're out there, just in case something bad happens.
Yeah.
And so the Coach gets pulled into the boat, but Coach keeps kayfabe in his confessional and goes, I would have died if it wasn't for Jonathan.
I would
Jonathan
have
saved me.
I know. Yes.
Here, hot take. You know, they don't keep little mattresses and pads around for people to sleep on. They don't keep nets for people to fall in and not get hurt. I say let them drown. You know, take the boats out of the water.
It's called Survivor, which implies there's a chance you won't.
Yeah, like
so
if you
let's lean
can't-
into that.
Let's get the boats out of the water.
Well, someone we all know and love had something to say about this. In fact, we got to do something about this guy. Mitch from 48 has been a problem.
Wait,
lately.
Mitch has a take on Coach in the water?
Mitch, I'm on Threads now because I got rid of Twitter permanently.
Yeah, he's also on Meta
The
AI.
audible from everybody. But you said,
But I'm on Threads now, and what I noticed last night is Mitch was live threading the episode. And this is
while
what
running
Mitch,
from a dog.
This is what Mitch had to say about that. I thought they would let me drown out there. Good to know that they could have potentially saved me with that rescue boat. #Survivor50.
So he's saying Coach got special treatment and Mitch
Yeah.
thought he was going to die?
Then Mitch, this is the thing that Mitch said that I was like, okay, Mitch, we need to do something about this. Mitch goes, hey, did y'all see Camilla stutter in tonight's episode? She was giving me a personal shout out. Love you, Camilla.
Oh my word.
We
I
got to
did
do
see
something
her
about this guy.
stutter.
We got to do something about this guy.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the fact that at some point this season, Jeff is going to participate in a challenge, and
Yeah.
Mitch is out there taking personal credit.
He said, y'all
for
can
this.
thank 48 for that.
Dude,
why?
Because he's under the impression that Mitch, I love you. You're
I
under
don't.
the impression that season 48 was the first group of people ever to be like, Jeff, join us.
Yeah.
This is like the guy who comes home from summer camp and is like, me and my counselor are best friends.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're no one cares about you.
I never went to camp growing up.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well, Chase, I just want to thank you because when I woke up today, I thought, what does Mitch have to say potentially on Threads about Coach?
I wonder what Mitch has to say about this. That's what I'm thinking when stuff happens.
I like the segment Threading with Mitch.
Ooh, yeah. If he keeps it up, we'll make that a new segment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Threading
but
the
Chase
needle.
is going
It
to have
sounds
to
like
be
a
the one
PBS
reporting
show.
that. 'Cause
Yeah,
none of
guys.
us are going to be keeping up with Threads and Mitch on Threads.
It's the new Gold Derby. Treat it that way.
Mitch Derby.
Someone last night said I should make silverderby.com and then just upload my own survival.
That
you
is
should do
100% taken.
Platinum
into it.
Derby.
Platinum Derby. That sounds like a
Derby.
strip club.
Yeah.
That sounds like a strip club that takes place with near an estrian center. What is a horse? Estrian?
Yeah.
Equestrian.
Equestrian, thank you. Yeah. Estrogen. Near an estrogen center.
That's what I thought she said. I was like, what the heck is he talking about? A gynecologist?
Yeah. Let's continue talking about Coach. But actually, we're going to talk. That's for the idol.
Sorry.
Wrong context, Brandon.
Sorry.
But there's another drop I want you to play.
Okay.
Because there was somebody who is assistant coach.
There's an
after.
assistant coach?
There's an assistant coach, technically. It was somebody assisting the coach. So, yes, it was an assistant coach. Do you remember who was doing this? There's a drop pertaining
Chrissy.
to this person.
Assistant coach.
I wasn't going to spell it out for him.
Sorry, I thought you were asking the whole class.
I gotta delete this and re-upload it. So I don't scroll all the way up.
Oh, my word.
Chrissy is sleeping. Chrissy is sleeping. Chrissy.
Chrissy is massaging.
I was about to say that. Great contribution, Jordan. Great minds.
Thanks. I've been practicing.
Hey, Jonathan. Great contribution.
She was right.
Jonathan, can you get her to do another one where she says, hey, Jordan? Great contribution. So Chrissy is massaging, and Dee calls Coach old and dismantled.
Oh, man.
She said Chrissy's trying too hard to mother this tribe. She said Chrissy's not a bad person, but she's too much. And then Charlie says he's a sucker for a #1 alliance with an older woman, but you can't always play the same way. And he notices the rest of the tribe is getting a bit miffed by Chrissy. And the motion of the ocean is taking him away from Miss Chrissy. So this does not look like a good omen for Brand's #1 draft pick.
I don't understand. Like, it's, sometimes, there's people that'll be like, hey, go and get this thing and do this stuff and really try to get people to do stuff. She's like, let me give you a massage.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, before I jump in and do the fire, does anybody else want to do it, or would you like me to do it? Like, she's not out there demanding. She's picking stuff out of Jandre the Giant's hair. Like, she's being incredibly helpful. It's not like she's bossing people around, like, clean your room. She's like being the best. Oh, free massages. God forbid someone's taking care of you and being kind.
I think that she's trying to give that persona probably more than they're able to show, because I don't think they'd all be saying, hey, she's really trying to mother us,
Well, we got to see that moment where she was like, okay, who wants to do the fire? You want to do the fire? I can do the fire. Someone needs to do the fire. And I don't think that is... I don't think that's a problem. I think that's someone who very clearly was like, I don't want to make it sound like I'm demanding. So I'm like, I can do it. I just need to know the plan.
Yeah, but we're not living with them. We don't know if the extent to which she's being too much.
Look, this is the problem that arises when you have 3 tribes, where we don't get to see Chrissy doing the stuff that she's accused of, which bothers me as somebody who drafted Chrissy as my first round pick.
Well, I mean, you could be PD who drafted fucking Aubrey first.
I made a great decision, and I stand by it.
You're like in a better place than I am because at least your number one has an idol,
and she's been shown frequently.
That's never a good sign.
Here's my thought too.
I will say Chrissy's tribe has been shown the least. It's not Chrissy's fault. Go ahead, Jordan. I'm sorry.
I want to say that I think Charlie is making the right decision because
I agree with you, and I have a lot to say about it.
Well, and also I'm like, hey, this dude last time sided with someone who was an older woman and motherly, and
now she wants to kill him.
Well, basically, she betrayed him, took that win from him. So I just think that Charlie's making the right decision, not doing what feels comfortable, because it did backfire last time.
Speaking of backfiring, you know what's hilarious?
Pooping
Somebody
your
coming
pants?
after me for picking Aubrey when their first round pick was the first boot.
Yeah.
Oop.
I never claimed to be, hey, just because I suck doesn't mean you don't also suck.
And I think you suck at reading the edit because Aubrey's a baller.
Yeah.
Speaking of
I
backfiring,
do think you're giving a little.
I'm not alone in
You're
this.
embellishing.
I
that
might
a
be going
little
to
bit.
bat for my first round
no,
pick a little
that's
bit,
fine.
like you
As
were
I
just now.
100%. 100%.
Aubrey's going home.
the place where I belong.
Me and Aubrey are going to show all of you.
I'm glad Jonathan hopped off with that quick.
Going back to the edge of extinction.
Oh, dang, dude.
Write that down.
No, she's not getting dog walk. She's doing the.
Nice.
We're not even talking about Jonathan.
What has been happening?
Andre the Giant.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Hey, they forget Tiffany's in this season.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up, Bran, because you said Chrissy's kind of underedited. We haven't seen anything of Tiffany.
Yeah, I maybe went too under the radar with the tip pick.
I forgot. She's not going home anytime soon.
She's not going home anytime soon. I'm excited for the shakeup next week because then I might actually see my players.
Maybe she has a Genevieve in season 47 kind of arc coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or Rachel. Or Rachel. Rachel wasn't shown a lot until...
That's very true.
Rachel got
merged.
2 confessionals in the first 2 episodes of that season.
So, hey.
And she's one of the best winners of the new era, if not the best winner.
I think I got the winner on my team, guys. I think it's Genevieve.
I actually think you might have the winner on your team, but I don't think it's Genevieve.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of good people on
let's go to somebody who is a winner, but will not be winning this time. This is the Sela tribe, where we got Savannah talking about how she hasn't told anybody about her block a vote because she doesn't trust anyone and hasn't found her people yet. That might be a bit concerning for her game. And then she's talking to the other reporter, Rick Devens, and then Ozzy walks up and says, hey, anybody but me or Joe, kind of a Sandra situation there. And then Ozzy poses maybe the 3 of them could be in an alliance, but Devens already has his core of Emily and Christian, and he might want to vote Ozzy, but he also might want Joe out of the game because Devens says something we all agree with, which is honor and integrity isn't that fun.
No. And Joe, I mean, we get to see him play in this episode that same style of gameplay that ruined season 48.
Because right after this, we got the scene where Devens whispers something to Savannah. Joe notices. Joe does not like this. Joe confronts him
Savannah
about
whispered something to him.
Yeah.
Like, really put him in a tough spot.
And he was like, what'd you say? What did you say?
Yeah.
What were you saying to each other?
So Devens, after being confronted at the water well, is even more annoyed than he was in the first place.
Dude, but
don't blame him.
Devens dropped the miffed this so hard.
A bit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what were you and Savannah talking about? What?
We were just. She said, "Dude, do you want to talk strategy, or are you gonna? I don't
talk strategy with Joe. You're gonna talk strategy with Joe." And I said, "No."
And then literally at one point he goes, "This is crazy, though." That's crazy.
That's what you say when you're lying, and it's just the most obvious thing.
It's crazy. The other thing you say when you're lying is Billie Eilish. She's my favorite.
It would have been really funny if he was like, "Did you hear what happened to Christian on the other page?"
Poop spam.
Christian said we have to manage Joe.
Yeah.
We need a rotation or a Jotation.
Jotation. That's what they were calling Jonathan.
They
last
did.
night
They
in the
really.
chat.
Jotation almost looks like Jonathan when you look at it as a typed word.
Jotatron.
Jonatron.
Christian says you can't play with him. You have to play around Joe.
And that was dead on accurate. I really thought Joe was going home this episode.
Yeah,
I thought he was comment on that, or you said that one out like he has everything else involving Joe.
Let me.
Yeah, go search threads real quick.
But
Chase.
what I want to bring up about Joe is he is officially cast in the new Tyler Perry Fireman show.
Yeah,
so I thought Joe was going to go home and then go jump right in the big bosom of Tyler Perry, and he's going to be nice and safe there. He doesn't need to be on
Medea
Survivor.
goes to Fiji.
Medea goes to Fiji.
While Christian is talking about Joe, he stumbles upon the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol, and he starts hyperventilating.
Dude, Christian is so funny in this episode. Like, I don't remember him being this like aloof. Like while he's just like walking around, like he's just kind of like he's got like a Jack Sparrow walk to him as he's walking by himself.
He's kind of doing a monologue about Joe. Just like, oh,
and then
man.
he's like, "What is this?" And then like pulls out. It's so funny.
I realized he reminds me of someone I actually know who is named Jack, but not who I named my cat after. But it's funny that you said he reminds you of rest in peace, Jack, but not my friend.
Oh,
but
man.
it's funny
Mitch's,
What's Mitch saying?
Mitch's comment about Joe is better than I could have ever hoped. Actually,
really.
Joe being frustrated and confused that Rick lied to him straight to his face is totally understandable. Actually, he misspelled understandable, so it's understand bail. Why are we acting like Joe's reaction was unacceptable in Survivor? Yeah, he could have handled it differently, but I think Rick could have as well.
I'm Team Devins.
I'm Team Devins too.
Yeah, me too.
Go to Tyler Perry's bosom, Joe. We don't need you on Survivor.
We're going to find out Mitch is in the next Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah. Chase, why don't you slander him again?
I will.
Play the boomerang thing.
Oh, okay. You mean this one?
Yeah.
I'm the bad guy.
Duh.
Duh.
Come on, work on that timing, Chase.
Not
What? You were early.
Not quite my tempo.
You're rushing.
I wouldn't have been heard.
Not
if
my
I did
time.
it the same.
You're dragging.
Do it again. Come on, Chase.
Okay,
try to
let's
get it
do
right.
Let's do it
Try to
again.
get it right.
Yeah.
I'm the
Duh.
bad
Fuck.
You're rushing.
Duh.
Freaking
All right, let's try it
smelling
one
salt.
more time. Okay, you ready?
Okay, yeah.
I'm the bad. Duh.
So, Billy.
Swing and a miss there for me.
Yeah.
I'm the bad.
Duh.
Oh!
Take that, Billie Eilish.
Yeah, so this is the second time after receiving this idol. It's the second time that Christian looks shocked in the episode, this time for a much more positive reason. And Christian decided to give his idol to my number one draft pick, Aubrey.
Yeah. I thought he was going to give it to Ozzy, and Ozzy was going to have both.
I
That would have been
thought so, too.
awesome.
I would have loved it.
Would have been so funny.
Since he's my favorite player of all time.
Yeah, mine
This
too.
is a really smart play because it works both ways. It works as like him being like, I could see
Her going
I could
home.
see Aubrey going home. I get it back. Great. If not, I could see myself working with Aubrey, which is great.
Yeah.
And
So
that's more
it's
numbers that merge.
It's a perfect play for
He's
Christian.
so smart. I know people keep saying that online too, but Christian is so smart that it is like a masterclass watching him navigate these things.
It's a parallax.
He's probably the best strategic player in Survivor.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I just feel like every time you're looking at him, he's giving off one persona while being so calculated that it's
100%.
hard to comprehend.
And then Aubrey, who doesn't want to be there and hates Survivor, and what is she even doing in the game?
I'm glad
She's
you
a
agree.
terrible draft pick. Blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
glad you agree.
Aubrey cries tears of joy, and she takes it as a sign that things are turning around for her.
I think she was crying because she realized she couldn't go home.
She's like, no, I'm in the game.
If I play this at the wrong time, it means I have to stay.
God.
Hey, Jonathan, I hate you.
That's all
All right,
right.
let's make that a drop.
Jacking it for 50.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Christian says, Godspeed, Aubrey Bracco. Safe travels.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Christian, he just seems like you plucked him out of a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I was saying it last time, the Fresh from Tribal, but I was the most concerned that he wouldn't live up to his hype because he was so good in David vs. Goliath. But part of it, that is the journey that he went through and went on and all that stuff. We got to watch it for the first time.
Yeah.
He's been perfect.
Yeah.
But anytime
Perfect.
I've heard him on RHAP or when he did the interview with Mike Bloom, it's just he is perfect all the time.
Yes.
That's just who he
It's
is.
crazy.
Not
That's
only
why I
that, but
drag
he's
him.
a secret
Well,
daddy.
Yeah. And what's great...
Secret daddy.
He's a secret daddy.
What's like Devins is also It's so great that they're on the same
Oh,
tribe.
yeah,
It's
their
been-
bromance is
It's been
awesome.
so good.
He's a papa. No one knows.
Devins would be me if I played Survivor. Not like I'm not as smart as he is, but like whenever when I play poker, I'm like I
play
play
poker?
well, not very often
Oh,
because
okay.
like 3 rounds in or
Yeah.
3 hands in, I'm like, oh, I'll go all in. Like I get bored.
You get bored.
I get bored.
Yeah.
Devins is so bored.
Oh, and I love it.
Yeah,
what a showman.
Yeah.
He has won me over. I didn't
why,
like him.
That's why he hates playing with Joe, because Joe's
Boring.
content
Yeah.
just sitting down all day and doing nothing because it's the honor and integrity. Like he doesn't have
Yeah.
to scheme.
Right.
And he's like, I can't do that, which I love.
Do you think we're going to see Joe break and actually become like a super cutthroat, awesome player?
I hope he punches somebody.
that would be sick.
I hope he shakes somebody up.
Now you're slandering him.
I'm just quoting an article that you brought up.
Hey man, it's nothing to get upset about.
But
Chase, it's nothing to get upset about.
yes, that's correct. Undisclosed woman.
Petey.
Is that the same woman? Did she do the voices for everything?
Jonathan, did you hire Angelina to do your sound drop?
Let's
I
compare
feel
really
like
quick,
I have to go on.
Chase, it's nothing to get upset about.
Petey.
Okay.
No, I would say Angelina's voice a little raspier.
We did have the theory that it was Aubrey doing the Jonathan sound drops, which would be weird that you're so anti-Aubrey.
I see. Once again, I feel like
2040
I have to
chess.
go on the record and say I don't know where this woman came from.
Okay, whatever.
Whose
Whatever.
woman
Nor
is
do you
this?
care. Jordan doesn't care
Yeah.
where you're from or what your story is. He will hire you to do really weird voices.
But Brad,
and that's
after
fine. I appreciate it.
after you left the episode, I don't know if you listened through the bit that you weren't on, but Jonathan said, "Methinks me and this woman could be friends.
We could be friends.
Methinks we could get along. Me and this woman.
Methinks we could be friends.
Me."
Jacking it for 50.
Methinks me and Angelina could be friends, even though she insulted me. So now, what was I going to say? Oh, I did want to make a point about how I don't trust any of Chase's opinions because he was so anti-Devins just based off the Mike Bloom interview. So
Yeah.
what happened? Is Jonathan still
No,
there?
he's still
I don't
there.
think-
Sorry,
Okay.
I pressed the button.
I don't think anyone would deny that I'm not good at this.
But Devins, I thought he was likable in the Bloom interview, and then when I watched Edge of Extinction, thought he was fantastic.
I haven't seen Edge of Extinction, so that's why.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Wow, I
Chase
have.
is only.
Chase.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Chase. Really?
Y'all act like I haven't watched any Survivor.
I thought you watched 45 through 49.
No, I've
You know,
I've
I'm
seen
just kidding.
from like probably 28 up.
Edge of Extinction is one of 4 seasons I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Wow. What
Chase
a
has
noob.
the. Actually, I think Bran is the newest fan of Survivor, has seen the most Survivor.
No, I've seen
'cause he
more seasons.
binges
He's
them
still,
all.
yeah. So
I've seen every season except
I
for
have
4.
I have single digits, but it's more than 4
Yeah.
that I haven't seen.
I'm working my way through it.
Making my way.
Making my way down.
Make my
So-
way through Survivor.
Once again, it's time for everybody's favorite part or just part.
It's
Depends on your
everybody's
preference.
part of the episode.
It's everybody's least favorite part of the episode. It's Chase's part of the episode.
Oh, hey,
What?
hey.
Chase, there's nothing to get upset about.
Jonathan, you're a much better YouTuber than Chase is.
Hey,
He hasn't
hold
even
on.
seen Star Wars.
Let's talk about this. Last night, so I did a video on my channel about White Lotus.
Sponsored by HelloFresh.
Sponsored by HelloFresh. Someone
watching.
last night in the Patreon chat goes, "Oh wait, I thought that was just a bit. I didn't know Chase actually had a YouTube channel. I thought that was so funny."
Yeah.
No, undisclosed woman didn't make this up.
No, yeah, Jonathan is a better YouTuber than me.
I'm not.
Well, it's 2 different styles.
It's two different
It's really,
styles.
Yeah,
Apples
one's
and
an investigative journalist. One is I don't know what you do, Chase.
One is a connoisseur
He's the-
of
he
television.
does the pictures. He does the pictures.
One's an investigative journalist. One's successful.
Yep.
It's the immunity challenge.
It hurts. It
It's
hurts.
the immunity challenge. Right off the bat, we get a great moment from Charlie. Jeff is looking at everybody. He goes, "Everybody's being so polite and friendly today." And Charlie goes, "For now." Charlie, I want to talk about this a little bit. I think Charlie has received an incredible edit.
Yeah.
It's the kind of edit where he has not been the forefront of anything, but when they show him being really good.
Yes.
I think that maybe this could be Charlie's season.
I think so too.
What's interesting is Charlie earlier in the season.
P. Charlie?
Pete Charlie, as
Charlie,
opposed
as
to
I
Are
call
you
him.
about to say my
as
name?
opposed to Poop Christian.
Well, you'll see why.
Okay.
He put his foot in the air, right?
For the
Remember
toe
this.
ring.
Yes. Name another player playing in 50 that has raised their foot in the air.
That would be D.
Can't spell PD without D.
That's true.
What does that have to do with Charlie?
But
They're-
in the second episode,
Do only winners place their foot in the air? Maybe it's a sign of a winner's edit.
Kyle
as the foot
put
in
his
the air.
foot in the air for 50.
I have to reveal this now. I might have said it before, but one of the reasons I drafted D is because I was like, if they're dedicating time to her foot, she's probably important to the season.
It's just clock it. Just clock.
That's a good point.
They made a point of putting that in the episode.
I agree.
So just,
I agree. Now, to be fair, though, his foot thing was in the 3-hour episode.
That's true.
They had to fill
That's true.
time.
Yeah.
That's
anyway, I do think Charlie is getting a great edit.
I think so,
This
too.
could be his season. So this
Charlie
challenge,
Because it's late and your mama don't know.
because it's late and your mom don't know. Our song is the. This immunity challenge, you have to race out into the jungle in pairs to grab a giant survivor snake. Make your way back through a series of obstacles. Once you have all 3 snakes, 3 tribe members will work together to move one ball along a winding snake track. The first 2 tribes to finish win immunity. I'll say it. The challenges this season have been amazing. It's not necessarily about the challenge design.
Well, they did both of these last season early on.
Well, let me finish my sentence because that's what I was about to say. It's not about the challenge design, right? It's about watching this set of players play these challenges, which brings me to a bigger point that I really want to talk about, which is I think they've figured out how to make the new era work, and that is returning players.
Well, you can't do that every season.
Well, yeah, don't scoff and laugh. Like,
Sorry.
don't be like that's a ridiculous idea because
Because
there was a
that's
time.
what it made it sound like. You're like, oh, I cracked the code on Survivor. We just keep bringing everybody back.
Well, no, I don't mean it like that. Like there was a time in Survivor in the 20 seasons and the 30 seasons where they were relying too much on bringing back returning players.
Of course.
But we're in the new era. It's been 5 years of the new era, 10 seasons, no returning players. I think that the new format works. The reusing challenges, the 26 days, the staying in Fiji works if you're bringing a few players back that are playing not for their first time. Because I think the issue was we feel like New Era is repetitive because everything's the same. And then we're also just seeing a bunch of people playing for the first time making the same rookie mistakes. What Devins does in this episode, this is his second time playing. He was never brought back from his time in the 30s. What Devins does in this episode made Survivor the most entertaining I've seen since the new era.
I agree. Devins is awesome. But can I push back on that?
Yeah, please.
To do an Emily?
It was an open conversation, yeah.
It would be better if they got a little creative and everything didn't end in a puzzle and
Yes.
they didn't do the same 10
Yeah.
challenges over and over and over again.
Right, but we're watching these same challenges, the new era challenges, be super entertaining because of the players that they've brought back this season. I'm not saying to bring back players every single season. I'm saying let's see new era all-stars one season. Let's see blood versus water. Let's do the thing where they would bring back Ozzy and Coach.
Yeah,
and
I
put them
totally
on
agree
a
with
starting
that.
tribe.
But I don't think it fixes the challenges thing
I think
necessarily.
I have a theory.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I think that 50 is going to be a fire under the butts of producers for Survivor. And I think that when they leave season 50, they're going to be like, oh, I don't know if we can do a returning thing yet.
Yeah.
So we've got to keep the momentum exciting, and that they're going to focus on making better challenges in 51.
Challenges or themes. I would love to see the brawn versus brain versus beauty type of theme for the new era.
Or
challenge.
like I suggested in season 1 of this show, blind versus deaf.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to go on a tangent. I just
No, it's
really
okay.
like the challenges this season, and it's not because of the design, it's because of the way that they're playing.
I've enjoyed it too. It's just it's very fun seeing this cast do anything.
Yeah,
I
the-
think.
The snakes.
Well, and I do really like seeing like old era people against the new era people and just contrasting styles.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun.
It's super sick.
And you see it even in this challenge.
Yeah.
Like the way some of the older people compared to like Rizzo,
Yeah,
like
well-
how he approaches this challenge.
If you noticed, one of the tribes started off with their strongest player getting that snake. one of the other tribes started with their weakest player, Rizzo, going to get the snake. And it put them at a huge disadvantage early on, but because they put their strongest at the end, they were able to make that time up. So it's very cool to see the strategy.
Yeah.
The snake is 200 pounds. We get to see Jandre the Giant throw that thing around.
I'm glad that caught on.
Jandre takes a flat back bump trying to get the snake through the netting. I half expected Jeff to be like, "It's a stunt guy move."
Who did he say that about?
David.
Oh, yeah. He did the roll. He did a barrel roll.
Yeah, he did a barrel roll, and Jeff goes, "Stunt guy move." Rizzo and Genevieve take forever, putting Vatu in a terrible position. The other tribes already have 2 snakes done before they have their first snake. But the all-American duo, Colby and Stephanie.
I think we're going to work together. I think we might do it. I think in this challenge, we're going to work together.
They get them back into the challenge. And when I say all-American duo, I mean Republican. It's like the halftime show.
We don't know. We know about one of them. We don't necessarily know where Colby stands on things.
At one point, Dee yells at Coach.
Dee yells at Coach?
Yeah, I don't know if you caught
Yeah,
this. She says, "Get your head in the game."
yeah.
Yes.
Now, you brought this up earlier. That's the second time Dee has kind of made a snide remark at Coach. I don't think she's a fan of Coach.
I don't think so either.
And
You can't spell Petey without D.
that's right, Mikey. Dee went after Chrissy, too. Maybe Dee is ageist.
Ooh, that could be.
She's after the oldies.
I think PD is chasist.
Okay. Well, if you keep talking about Aubrey the way that you do, I will
At
be.
one point, I would like to point out I was not the only one talking about Aubrey.
Yeah, but you were the most vocal about it.
That's just because I talk too much.
At
one point,
I'll be vocal about it too. I think Aubrey's not got her head in the game.
I agree.
Look,
Dude.
and Angelina thinks I suck at drafting players too,
Yeah.
but it's okay just because she spoke to me.
Speaking of Angelina,
Petey. Petey.
Hey, Angie.
at one point, she's responsible of opening the bag to get the ball out of it for the final part of the challenge. And she goes, "I know how to open a package. I get a lot of Amazon."
Such an Angelina thing to say.
It was awesome. Rizzo actually ends up clutching the snake track for his tribe. He goes from putting them in the worst position to putting them in the best position. Saves him from going home, I think.
Yeah.
If they would have lost that challenge, I think Rizzo could have been one of the ones going home. Charlie, Jonathan, and Coach, with the leadership from Charlie,
How about it?
come in second place. Charlie has been really shining in these episodes.
Yeah. Maybe Jorn
Could do that.
Maybe Jorn made a good pick, and because we all doubted him, we thought he's too much of a threat.
Y'all really gave me a hard
He's
time
too
on
risky.
all of my picks.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Charlie's
That's not true.
jacking
We
it for
thought.
50.
I mean, I think Genevieve was a good.
Y'all
first pick.
only respected my Genevieve pick because you want it for the bit. You don't respect me. You only respect the bit.
I did think taking Ozzy second was kind of crazy, but in hindsight, your
worked
draft
out.
is looking better and better. Also, I think you have either the second, or you're either in second or first for the lock-ins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys notice how funny it was when Christian was trying to like communicate with Ozzy, and Christian uses the word parallax?
Yeah.
And then it cuts to Ozzy just being like, "What?
Yeah.
What is
that
this
was
guy
great.
talking about?
That's so funny.
Parallax? Are you kidding me right now?
It'll always lean that way because of the parallax. And he was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
What with the what and the how now? Good little before tribal back and forth. 3 viable contenders, right, PD? I believe.
Yes. We can start with the blow up between Joe and Devins.
Yeah.
About the water well situation. So Joe is pissed.
Watergate. I'm going to coin that. How's that sound, guys?
Gosh,
Watergate.
how did
I think it's great.
What is wrong with me?
You guys like that?
I think
Yeah,
Did you just come up with that?
I came up
it's
with
pretty
that.
smart. I like it.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that. I'm
That's
so
okay.
upset.
Well, no,
It's
that's why
something to
we're
get
a team.
upset about.
That's why
Yeah.
we're a team.
Yeah.
Me and Bran were
We
like,
all just work together.
Yeah, we all sing.
Me and Bran. I was trying to think of like a problematic athlete duo, but one's not coming to mind.
Ray Rice and Antonio Brown.
They
Don't
didn't-
get in an elevator with these
I was
guys.
thinking maybe guys who played together.
Wait,
But-
problematic sports duo. Let's see, O.J.
Here we go, yeah.
Simpson
Yeah,
and
let's-
what was the?
How about Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire?
There we go.
There it is.
The Bash Brothers?
From Mighty Ducks. Nice.
No, that's what they called Jose
Yeah.
Canseco. And that was a deep pull for me. I thought I would get some respect for that.
That's
so
why I was surprised.
Yeah.
I only
I
care
didn't
about the
get.
Mighty
I
Ducks.
didn't get it.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, so Joe's pissed about Watergate.
I'm pissed.
And Devin's...
we
See,
gotta
Joe
pull
is
back up.
pissed.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you. The network executive walked in and gave me props.
The guy who hates Survivor.
But loves the
Gervais.
Mighty Ducks.
He's watching.
Loves Gervais.
Wait, you're watching it? Did you watch episode? Okay,
I watched episode 1 with him, and he's going to watch episode 2.
Okay,
Whoa.
Dan, you're welcome to come on the Sanctuary anytime.
Oh, you watched?
Whoa.
Nice. Are you in
Okay.
on Sari?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Dan.
Thank you.
How about week 3? We want you to come.
Useless.
What are you doing on Monday, week 3 of Survivor? Yeah, after
That's
week
next
3.
week.
Yeah, so next week I'm in Universal. Okay,
Oh,
we'll
I
figure
love
it out.
Universal.
We will get you on the podcast.
Love Universal.
Tell Dan he's right about Sari.
No, I'm not going to tell him he's right about Sari because he's not.
Tell him he's
but-
right
Okay.
about Sari.
Yeah.
Sari saved Ozzy's ass this season.
That's right.
Well, I
don't
guess
care.
To explain to some of the listeners who don't know, Dan is the co-host of Brand's other show, Deck the Hallmark,
Right.
his much less successful show.
That's right.
And apparently Dan's watching Survivor and is going to join us. That's going to be awesome. But you know what's not awesome?
What's that?
Is that Joe is pissed that Devins isn't playing with honor and integrity by not telling him about the potential alliance with Savannah.
As Sari said, you lied on Survivor.
Yeah, Joe said, "Why not tell me about the alliance? I'm in it." And so maybe that's the clue that it's not real.
I'm on Devin's side, but to be fair to Joe, because we've been a little hard on Joe this episode, he is right. Devins was keeping it from him. Devins was lying and not wanting to tell him about this alliance.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, what's interesting is that he could have just lied more.
Yes.
Like, Devins didn't want to talk about it because the alliance isn't real.
Right.
He's not. Devins isn't in the alliance.
Yeah.
He could have just said, Joe, I didn't bring it up to you because I don't want to work with Savannah.
Could have,
And
yes.
that would have worked
Right.
perfect.
Yeah.
So Devins miffed this. This is
Yeah.
like, as much as we want to give Joe a hard time, and I'm the chief of that.
You're the chief of that fire station.
Thank you.
But you
Really
drafted
good.
him.
I know. I hate him. I want him gone. So, but Devins miffed it.
Yeah, 100%.
but
100%.
You said that we were hard on Joe, but you know who else is hard on Joe?
Joe.
I was going to say the Survivor TikTok editors.
Oh, they are hard on Joe.
Devins can't stand Joe at this point. He likes him as a human, but not as a game player. This is when they're one-on-one, and
Yes.
Devin said, I've never played with somebody like you. I didn't think I'd want to, but you're so magnetic. And while he's saying you're so magnetic, Joe cuts him off, and he's like, you know, trust is all you have in this game.
Jesus.
And if
He's
you're gonna
out of
pull this kind
control.
bullshit, yeah. And so they argue a little bit more. Devins walks off. It is not a good moment.
It's not a good moment. Joe's like, you just said you didn't want to play with a player like me. And Devin's like, well, if you let me finish, I was
Yeah,
getting
he
ready
was
to
getting
go.
to the compliment.
It's like,
He was
it's
in the
crazy.
middle of the compliment. You're so magnetic. And Joe's like, hold on. You didn't want to play with somebody like me?
Did you see the moment that was on TV every 5 seconds last season?
Man, yeah,
Unreal.
that was rough. I love watching Joe get into this mode. That was like when
Yes.
Shaheen questioned his integrity, and he
yeah,
just went
Yeah.
crazy.
So, Chase, there was another conversation right after this involving Joe.
Yeah, with Christian,
Yes. And where was Christian?
we get the greatest shot I've ever
Dude.
seen in Survivor.
It's the greatest shot in the history of film or TV.
Joe is in the hammock. Christian is underneath the hammock, looking up at him through the netting and talking to
A
him.
literal jump scare.
Dude, this was incredible. At one point, Christian is over him, rocking him like a baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's almost like the metaphor. There was no subtext. It was all text.
Yes.
Joe is being a big baby, and it could be his downfall. But Christian is having to take the place of the mother and have to say, "I'm going to fix this for you, and we're going to send home Savannah." instead."
It was so funny. It felt like, and I left this in the Patreon chat. I was like, "That's my sleep paralysis demon." Like it's just Joe is like in his hammock, and it's just Christian lingering over his
But
shoulder.
what a wonderful sleep paralysis demon to have. If it
yeah.
was Christian, I'd be putting myself into sleep paralysis every night.
wow!
Listen,
putting
he-
yourself into it.
he might be.
Well, I mean, have you never done that?
I've never once put
No,
myself
on purpose.
into it.
I've done it a few times.
I do it
Whoa!
on purpose.
It's because it's difficult, but you have to keep yourself awake as you're falling asleep, and that's how you enter into a lucid dream.
Yeah, I mean, I've lucid dreamed before by accident, but I never got sleep paralysis.
Petey's the Alex Jones of this podcast. He's always talking about that.
Literally,
Have
I
you
put
guys tried
myself.
smelling salts before?
Everybody take a smelling salt. I put myself into sleep paralysis last night, and I saw a Christian demon standing over me.
That's right. That's right. Listen, man. Christian might be secret daddy, but he daddied hard in this episode. He wiped a poopy diaper.
When I'm in sleep paralysis, he can daddy
rocked a
me.
baby.
Yeah.
So Cerie said she likes and respects Joe. Okay, I'm not. I would lose my voice pretty quickly.
Likes and
if I
respects
tried.
Joe. Yeah.
If I tried to do Alex.
A Big Brother and Amazing Race player just followed us on Instagram.
Oh my word, dox them.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just letting y'all know that.
Yeah, we made fun of Savannah. We've had an influx of people following us.
I'm a girl.
We love Savannah.
I love
We're
her
just
so
doing
much.
a bit. Just doing a little bit. So Cerie, she says she likes and respects Joe, but he could easily be an adversary. And now maybe it seems like Joe's on the chopping block here, but Savannah's name is out there. Ozzy's name is out there. But before we go to Tribal, Christian tells Devins about the Billy Boomerang idol.
No!
I'm the bad guy.
The Eilish headed season.
Tell us the plan, Bran.
It's a pretty good one.
I liked how that sounded. I want to say it one more time. Tell us the plan, Bran.
Devins is very excited about this. He asks, "Do you still have the parchment or whatever the thing is?" That is, And he's like, "I do." And he's like, "Well, how about this? What if we hide it at Tribal, and then if we ever need it, if we feel like we're in danger, we can go up and find an idol
in front of everyone,
in front of everybody.
They wouldn't question the
They
legitimacy.
wouldn't question it, and then they'd be too afraid to vote us out."
Dude,
unbelievable.
One of the coolest things I've ever seen at Survivor.
I can't believe it took 50 seasons for someone to do it.
Well, they've done things similar, but no one's ever planted an idol at Tribal
And
like
then
that.
we'll get into the way that they
dude.
enacted it
Oh,
to
dude.
get to Tribal. But
dude,
so much fun.
There
I
was
love Devins.
There was an era there for a little bit in Survivor in the 30s where the gameplay had gotten so advanced that you were seeing like triple, double bluff blind sides, and you were seeing some of the coolest moves ever.
Triple,
and we've
double
lost,
homicide.
Yeah, we've started losing a lot of that in the new era. I was ecstatic when this happened.
Yep.
Yeah. Last season, we had like 8 weeks of unanimous votes.
Will it? Do you guys? Let's make a prediction right now. Will we get to see the fruits of that play? Do you think so?
I think the only thing that can throw it is the fact that we know a shakeup is coming to the tribes.
Exactly.
And so if Devins and Christian end up on two different teams, it's going to get weird. But I think that they would each maybe have to let someone else on their tribe know about it to enact the plan again, or not.
Yeah.
But whoever gets to it first.
Here's what I'll say. Survivor would not have made it that big of a deal in the edit if there's not going to be some sort of payoff at some point.
Well,
they wouldn't have shown it.
When you flop on the ground, it kind of has to be.
They've edited out bigger stuff.
But
yeah, you're right. But
Christian, if I know Christian, he probably has like a 100-page manifesto on what to do if A, B, C, or D happens.
And
every possible situation.
Yeah, that was page number 98. If Devins approaches you about the Billy Boomerang idol and wants to use it at Tribal in a sneaky way, but I think it has to pay off. So it'll either fail spectacularly or it'll work spectacularly.
But it will. Something
either
will
way,
be spectacular.
Yeah, guaranteed to be good. So you want to go to Tribal now?
I guess.
It's everybody's favorite part of the episode.
It's everybody
I don't know what happened to me there.
It's everybody who worked at Savannah's old job. It's their favorite part of the episode.
They're like,
Yeah,
we
so
can
at
watch
Tribal-
this season now.
What'd you say, Jordan?
I said they were all like, yeah, we can finally watch this season now.
So great contribution. At
Look,
Tribal,
it's not as fun when I have to say it twice, you know?
What'd you
that's
say?
true.
Can you say it again?
Yeah, can you say it one more time?
I don't want to say it again.
Jonathan, stop. You're driving me crazy. Jacking it for 50.
Back to back is insane like that.
It's a different effect when they get played back to back.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're jacking it at Tribal, and Savannah. Or no, I'm going to start with Joe. because Joe throws it out there that him and Devin's got into an argument, but he says they hashed it out and they're all good now. So it's nice that they got that settled. I did like how Devin said, like, me and Joe are very similar, in physique and personality, whatever
so
else.
Funny.
Yeah,
he's so funny.
He's a silly boy.
Silly boy.
Devin, you were so silly.
You goofball. Where's it at? There it is.
Oh my God, Jonathan, you're so silly.
Devins is what she meant.
Devins.
Yeah, she meant to say Devins.
Meant to say Devins.
Undisclosed woman meant to say Devins. Undisclosed woman paid by Jonathan.
Not
who knows how much.
Hey,
probably a lot.
I didn't pay anything.
Not that much. YouTube isn't doing that good for
I
him.
didn't pay anything.
Savannah tells us about how in her past season that she had a wall up and survived. And by that she means 2 weeks ago I had a wall up.
Yeah.
and Survivor broke me down.
It's like when 8-year-olds are like, when I was a kid.
Back in the day. Yeah, so she was talking about the wall that she built. Maybe she's like Colby and Savannah too.
Yeah.
But she was talking about that wall that she had no choice but to be herself, and that she wanted to be tough and sociable and likable. But when you're vulnerable, people can relate to you more. And that's how she's trying to play this season.
And this is when I knew I was losing my girl Savannah.
Yeah. So let's see if it worked out for her. We've got 1 vote Savannah, 1 vote Ozzy. And this just in, the winner of season 49 receives the rest of the votes and is the second player eliminated from season 50.
Listen, I'll say it. I think that they blew this one. I'm being serious here.
Because she's an easy vote to keep around.
She's an easy vote to keep around. If you're gonna keep Joe around longer, just because he's a challenge beast, well, guess what? There's going to be a shakeup, and it might come tomorrow. It might come in a few days. But who cares? Who cares? Let's get Joe out. Keep Savannah around, because Joe, like once Joe is able to spread his wings and start talking to the Colbys and the coaches out there,
Hey,
like
Colby, I think we might be able to work together.
Yes, I just I don't know. I think
mean,
it was
you
a
know who
short
you have to blame for this.
Well,
Serene.
I mean, and
That's
I'm
right.
going to say this. I think Savannah just barely played this season.
I agree.
And what do you think about Sari?
Yeah.
Because Sari, when Emily was throwing out Ozzy to her, she was talking about how she's going to tell everyone the information, and like hopefully their plan that's really her plan ends up working. And it did.
What Sari is so good at, Jonathan.
Yes.
And
this
because
is,
I know you're about to say something crazy.
No. I'm actually going to give you, gentlemen, I'm going to give you your dues. So last night, I had a revelation that actually did come over me.
Was it a sweaty revelation?
It was sweaty. Wow, what a throwback. It was a little sweaty. While on the Patreon live stream, I said again, I just don't understand Sari. I just don't get it. And that is when Bran and Chase, you both confronted me with the fact that Ozzy is a terrible strategic player, but he is a great challenge player, and he has also not won. And he was like, they are the opposites of each other, but they're both experts in specific areas, and that's why they're there. And as soon as you said it, I completely understood why Sari was on the season. So
We got real smart last night. We got real smart.
Yeah, it was.
And that was Sari's pitch to Emily as well, which is like, look, these are the reasons why Ozzy's not great at the game, and we should keep him around.
I thought it made a lot of sense, and I want to backtrack a little bit. But Savannah is not Sari, and Savannah did not play the game hardly at all.
Jonathan, I'm glad on Sari's 7th season of being amazing, you finally came around.
I didn't say that I'd want to draft her or that I think it's a smart pick, but I did say I understood. I understood.
Sari is so good at taking a complicated scenario and simplifying it for everyone on the beach. She went to everyone and she said, Savannah's won, and she just won. Let's just get her out while we can. And everyone said, even Christian, who was playing 8D chess, went, you're right.
I hadn't thought about
it like that. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Sari, that's what makes Sari so effective.
Emily's onto her, though.
That's going to be a killer clip.
Emily's onto her, though, because Emily literally sat in the web, in this case, a hammock, with Sari.
Yes.
And played along with her, and then in confessional was like, I know what she's doing. I can see exactly what she's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
she really knew. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see if that goes anywhere.
I'm going to interrupt for a second, though,
No,
gentlemen, because I felt like with Savannah leaving, she just was here, and now she's gone. And then Bran and I'm going to tell you,
what?
Bran and I text each other last night.
Whoa.
Because he texts me and says, I have an idea for
we
a song.
text every night. I say, good night,
Yeah,
boo-boo.
and I say,
Good
love
night.
you, night.
Oh, I don't
yeah.
want to hear from you guys if we're not recording. That's weird.
He texts me, says, I have this song idea of a parody, but I feel like I just did a song. And I said, Bran, you're not going to believe this. I already wrote that exact parody. This is true.
Whoa.
Wait, the same song?
The same song.
You had this.
It's the same song choice. And so Bran was asking me to do it, and I had already done it. So
Are y'all cycles synced up or something?
I think so. And then he said, I was actually thinking of
Estrogen
doing another song, and I said, you're not going to believe it. I said that same song to Kristen earlier. So we were that in sync. So
How is that even possible? Out of all the songs that exist.
yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you, but I want y'all to hear this song that I dedicate to Savannah, season
I
49.
didn't know we were getting a song.
Yeah.
Right.
All I wanna do when I wake up on an island is see you gone. Savannah, Savannah. Never thought that a girl like you would play the game again. Savannah. All I really know is that you just want $1 million and now you're out. Savannah, Savannah. I didn't know you were looking for more than Jeff could ever give. About a month since you won the game. Savannah, yeah. But now she's gone, and I have to say, you barely played the game. You barely got to play. Savannah, yeah. You won't win on 50. You barely got to play. Savannah, yeah.
Wow. There you go.
Great performance, great song choice. Felt kind of mean at the end.
It did. It felt mean the whole time.
Look, I can't help it. She barely got to play. But I felt like I struggled with this. I almost made a nice parody, and then I was like, she's not on my team. I'm not supposed to care. So then
This is coming off the back of
she just won $1 million.
Well, I mean, coming off the back of that, the greatest thing that could happen to somebody.
Yeah.
But then it's also coming off the back of we just made fun of her and it went viral.
Oh, yeah.
Or viral for the survivor space. It's a different kind of viral.
I don't know.
I always forget how good of a musician Jonathan is. And then we listen to one of these songs, and I'm like, dude, why don't you make music like this for real? Why are you?
That is the biggest backhanded compliment I've ever heard in my life.
Chase, it's nothing to get upset about.
Why are you wasting your time making these melodic, beautiful songs when you could be the new Weird Al, dude?
Dude, look, I'll be the new Weird Al of survivor-focused parodies.
It's very specific.
Hey,
genre.
Jonathan, I know I call you an idiot and say I hate you about your opinions for Suri and Aubrey and stuff, but I've never forgotten the fact that you're a great musician. I actually listen to your albums regularly.
This is crazy. That's so
Do
nice.
I get a co-writer?
I'll give you a co-write because I sent Brand the lyrics early, but really the conversation we had was, I'm going to parody Rosanna by Toto.
Rosanna.
And then he texts me, he says, I almost thought about parodying Savannah by Reliant K. And I said, that was the same song I almost thought about. But then we both had the same thought of only he and I would know that song.
Yeah,
so
you and like 5,000 other people listen to it.
Yeah, we were like, it's not
Reliant
going
K?
to. Yeah, see,
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. So we made the right call, Brand.
Yeah, it's a great call.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Great song, John.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, but I'm sad. I stand by the fact that, it was between two of my players, Savannah and Joe. I would have rather have Savannah stuck around. I think it's a short-sighted play to vote out Savannah, who no one wants the winner from last season to win again never would have happened in a million years. You're just letting Joe kind of spread his wings and grab onto these other honor and integrity players as there's a tribe. So I just don't think it's a good play, but
If
we'll
they
see. We'll see
exist.
how it plays out.
I think
Also-
Coach is the only one, and he's not even really one.
yeah. One player left, or one winner left. Both winners out back to back.
And it's honestly kind of crazy too, because like Jenna's whole thing the last time she played was getting out winners first.
Yeah.
She's doing it whether she's around or not.
Posthumously.
Yes.
Do you think that I'm going to lose D next week?
That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
It's possible.
Ah.
Can we workshop some song ideas for D if she goes home next week?
Yeah,
That would ruin my whole week.
D. We have to think D.
You can't spell Petey without D.
That's true.
Oh man.
We'll work on it off air.
Yeah.
This episode's gone longer than the Survivor.
I was gonna bring that up. That,
Well-
wait, how did we do longer for
I can
this?
tell you exactly how.
But how? Because of the poop thing.
Because we
but I'll
spent
edit it
20
down.
goddamn
It wasn't
minutes.
20 minutes.
Look,
It wasn't
20
fucking 20 minutes. It was
It's
not 20
important
minutes.
for us to talk about it and get it
And
out
see
there.
what- Chase, you're gonna make us talk about it again if you don't stop.
It's an important subject.
Look, Chase, just like a bad poop situation, sometimes it's backed up to the point where you can't hold it back, and then it comes out and explodes.
I can't wait for you to poop your pants on the way home today.
Jacking it for 50.
I pray you poop your pants.
Jesus.
It is pretty remarkable that we did longer on this episode than we did for the premiere that was 3 hours.
It was because you guys wouldn't shut the
The
fuck up.
Making the Merge podcast.
All right, bye. I don't want to do this anymore.
You quitting, bro? You pulling an Aubrey on us?
I don't want to be here anymore. Sanctuary's back this week?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, bye.
Merch. Making the merch dot shop.
Making the merch.
Making the merch. Making the merch dot store.
You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.